Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are all being free. These days are all, share them with me. Goodbye gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. It feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. These days are all being free. These days are all, share them with me.
Welcome back to the War Cry. After a long break of 4 months in a global pandemic, we have made our way back to give you the news that has everything and anything to do with Heard County High School. I'm sure you guys remember me from the War Cry morning announcements, but this year I've got a new co-host,
Bo Langley. Thanks, Big Cat. We've got a great show for you this year. We'll go around the school to catch up with some of our administrators, coaches, and teachers to see what's going on. We also have new segments that we're going to introduce this year.
To start us off, Sarah will get caught up with Mr. Wall to talk about the upcoming school year, and Peyton Skipper caught up with Coach Lassiter to see what's going on in sports this semester. Let's go check it out.
Hey, I'm Sarah. I'm here catching up with Mr. Wall, our principal. So, how do you feel about the start of the school year?
I'm excited about the start of the school year. I think it's gone real smooth. We want to keep everybody safe and healthy, but I'm real excited to see, all the students that are here.
Okay, what are you looking forward to this semester?
I'm just looking forward to be able to continue with school, having you guys here and have the opportunities to be in the classrooms, to participate in extracurricular activities, do the things that we missed out on in the spring.
Okay, Peyton caught up with Coach Lassiter on the upcoming season, so let's take it to her.
Hey, I'm Peyton with War Cry. We're here with Coach Lassiter, our athletic director. Can you give us a rundown on what this fall season's going to look like?
Okay, well, right now, of course, everything's up in the air, but we basically have everything's running normal in all sports except for football. Football's been backed up 2 weeks. There won't be any kind of scrimmages whatsoever. We're going to start out September the 4th, playing the regular season. Softball's already kicked off. It got started, as normal as possible. Volleyball gets started this week as well, and so we're completing all the tryouts of some of the middle school sports, but everything else is flowing just like normal.
What precautions are we taking this year to stay sanitary through the season?
Well, it depends on the sport, pretty much. But in the weight room, we're still doing temp checks in there. Before workouts, even during the school day, we got rags as far as at each station, wiping everything down in between sets, in between classes. In softball, football, volleyball, we're doing all the precautions that Georgia High School has asked us to do with providing sanitizers for each team and spreading out the dugout, that sort of thing. But we're following everything the best we can, along with our student athletes at the high school. Fall sports right now are pretty much 100% participating and wearing a mask inside the school building.
Thank you. Let's head back over to Bo in your room.
Man, Bo, that was some great information from Mr. Wall and Coach Lassiter. We all need to make sure we're doing our part so we can continue to come to school and hopefully play sports this fall.
That's right, and please be sure to wear a mask and use hand sanitizer when you pass the stations. If we all do our parts, it will help.
Thanks, Bo. Our fall sports have started back up with the softball team opening up with Bowden and beating them 15-1. Our Lady Braves are currently ranked 6th in the state and are expecting to have a huge season.
Our volleyball team was in action and came up just short against a tough Central Alliance team. This is their second season and they are expecting to build off the groundwork they laid last year. It should be fun to watch them play this season.
This week we have a lot of opportunities to catch some sports. Softball has games Tuesday against Central at 5. Wednesday they travel to Villarica to play the Wildcats at 6. And Saturday they will take on Union County.
Our volleyball team is also in action this week as they have a home match against Lithia Springs Tuesday at 5:30 and travel to LaGrange on Thursday for a match at 5.
Thanks, Bo. Sounds like there are a lot of opportunities to come out and support your Braves this week. Our sports reporter, Aiden Boyd, called up to Coach Hornsby to talk about the upcoming softball season.
Hey, it's Aiden Boyd with the War Cry with Coach Hornsby, softball coach. What are your expectations for this season?
My expectations for this season is that we'll be okay. No, our expectations is to compete for another region title and continue to get better week after week and hopefully go make a run in Columbus.
Yes, sir. Are there any players that stand out?
Yeah, we've got a few standouts. Our entire infield all the way around, from third all the way around to catcher, are all juniors. They're pretty dang good.
Sir.
We've got an outfield that's pretty athletic, that can swing it pretty well, and then we've had a couple freshman pitchers this year that have really stepped up with Lily Ray Fulford and Chloe Scarborough. So we're excited for what we've seen so far. Just got to continue to get better. So.
Yes, sir. How do you think we'll fare against the other opponents this year?
I think we'll be fine. We play a pretty tough schedule, so there's several schools on there that we're going to have to play close to perfect to be able to beat. And if we don't, we won't win those games. But we'll play those tough schedules, try to get exposed in as many things as possible. Hopefully we can get those fixed before region play and definitely by playoffs. As far as our region goes, Bremen's going to be a tough one. They always are. Haralson County's coming in our region, and they've had a pretty good softball program over the last few years too. So, you can't overlook, Callaway and Temple and those type of schools either. So, but if we play like we should be fine. So.
Do you have any other words?
Live with Aiden Boyd. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Aiden. Sounds like our softball team has a lot to look forward to this season. Make sure you guys find some time and get out to support your Braves.
Our clubs this week are Student Council, FFA, and Academic Bowl. Be sure to tell your teachers before you leave. You'll have to sign out with them before you're released to go to your club.
We now get to check in on a movie review with Jacob Vincent. Other reporters caught up with several students to see how they feel about being back after that long break. We also have Jacob Cash to give us the weather. Let's check it out.
Hey, I'm Sarah Wingett. I'm here with Mackenzie White. We've heard that you're a positive influence in the school, so how do you feel about the start of the school year?
I'm really excited to come back to school after it's been 4 to 5 months without being able to be here. I'm happy to see my classmates again. I'm excited to get the chance to be able to be out on the field with my teammates and just be able to enjoy the year as best as we can.
Okay, thank you.
Go.
Hey, I'm Peyton Skipper with the War Cry. I'm here with Bev. We was told that you was a positive influence to the school. How do you feel about the school year starting?
It's pretty good to be back. Got one more year left. I'm glad we're able to spend it like somewhat normal high school students, and I'm excited to see what softball's got in store for this year.
Thank you.
That's it. Hey, I'm Sarah Wingate. I'm here with Kayla Portman. I've heard you were a positive influence on the school, so how do you feel about the start of the school year?
I'm really excited about the school year. It's my senior year, so I'm just excited to make more memories with my friends, and I'm really excited to get back on the field and cheer with the girls, so can't wait.
Okay, thank you. Back to Drew and Bo.
Hello, Heard County. It's your local weatherman, Jacob Cash, with the weather for this week. And if you look behind me, you'll see that on Monday, weather is going to be partly cloudy with a low of 66 and a high of 88. Tuesday is going to start a trend throughout the week of thunderstorms. Tuesday with a high of 88 and a low of 66. Wednesday, again, thunderstorms with a high of 85 and a low of 66. Thursday, Friday, you guessed it, thunderstorms. Thursday with a high of 83 and a low of 66. And Friday, again, with a high of 83 and a low of 66. That's all for this week, Heard County. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Well, Bo, it sure does feel great to be back this week. I know all you guys miss seeing us every Monday during your first block class. But don't worry, we'll be here every Monday from here on out. Next, we will catch up with our club sponsors and what their clubs are all about. Hey guys, I'm here with Coach Spradlin of the FCA Club. Coach Brown, what is FCA about?
It's the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and it's a good way for athletes and really anybody in the school system to get together and share their faith in devotionals or testimonies or anything like that.
What days do y'all meet for FCA?
So we meet, we're the fourth club rotation on Wednesdays of every month. And sometimes we do morning devotions, start maybe 5 or 10 minutes before the bell rings, and that all takes place in my room. So sometimes that's Tuesdays or Thursdays. We mix it up every now and then, but yeah.
Can anybody come to FCA? Is it still open to everybody?
Absolutely. Anybody is welcome to come. I mean, we welcome as many as we can. So, yeah, the biggest thing is showing up on club rotation, and we'll get you on the roster, and it's easy as that.
Any other information you'd like to tell us about FCA?
Not really. Just come out if you feel free, and we'll have a good time.
Well, that's some great information. Thank you, Coach Browlin. Back to you guys. Hey, Heard County. I'm here with Coach Napier of the Character Ed Club. Coach Napier, what is Character Ed about?
So when we have our Character Ed meetings, we have Brother Lynn Janney. He comes and speaks to us. He delivers a message from the Bible. Always deals with some kind of character building, and it always relates back to the students' lives and something they deal with on a daily basis. So it just works on building character through Bible study within the classroom.
Coach Napier, is anybody else able to join this club? Is it for everybody?
This club is for any person that would enjoy coming, and if it gets too big for the classroom, we'll use the cafeteria. So the numbers can't be too big.
Man, that's awesome. Thanks, Coach Napier, Go Braves.
I'm Bo, and we're here with Miss Adams to talk about Student Council. How do you join Student Council?
You join Student Council by attending our meeting that we're going to be having on August 19th, and then you'll get your applications and you'll find out everything you need to turn in, and then after we get all of the recommendations and applications, we'll have a student body vote, and then the top candidates for each grade will be elected into Student Council.
And what is Student Council about?
Student Council, we mainly focus on school spirit opportunities and things that we can boost school pride. And we're also in charge of planning like homecoming and our fun Fridays and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you, Ms. Adams, for your time. Make sure you guys remind your teachers every Monday morning when you get into class to watch the War Cry. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode, and we're looking forward to following everything Heard County to keep you guys in the loop, so stay tuned.
Big Cat and
Bo, out.
Go Braves.